This is Matrix Lord 212, and there's a lot of controversy over who exactly is Clara, Oswin, Oswald. My friend Sesmic had some crazy theories about it being a regenerated Ace, or Susan Foreman, or what have you, but we really need to get to the root of who she could possibly be and who she definitely can't be. Now, I for one know, obviously, that Clara Oswin Oswald is not Susan Foreman because, one, Susan Foreman is the granddaughter to the doctor, and he would not be kissing his granddaughter on the lips, and if he accidentally did, he would know that it's his granddaughter, because a parent knows that their child, and a parent knows their grandchild, so that is just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, and I've had some ridiculous theories. It's not a regenerated Ace, because even if Ace was a Time Lord and regenerated, she would go to the same MO of building explosives and doing her characteristics as Ace. So it's definitely not Ace. And I forgot what the other choice was. Oh, a cross between a mixture of Captain Jack and Jenny. No, because her body was actually dead and buried, and she had a new body. So it's not coming back to life if your body's dead in the ground. And Jenny is not going to probably be in it again for a long time, and has nothing to do with her. And if it was, then that's incest again, and why would you be with your own? It doesn't make any sense, really. So, who could Clara Oswin be? Well, I, for one, thought that it was Cal from Silence in the Library. And the reason why I thought this is because, one, the child looks like, if it grew up, the computer simulation or whatever, it would be Clara. And two, it's very connected to River Song, because River Song gets stuck in the library with no body, and she raises the two children as well as Cal as a child, and she tells stories of the doctor. And Cal met the doctor, so more input about the doctor would probably fascinate her. And if she decided to leave River Song in charge of the library matrix and go out on her own with its own body. And believe me, the library is the most powerful source of energy in the universe, because it recreated the bodies of thousands and thousands of people. So it could recreate the body for River Song, or it could recreate a brand new body for Cal. So I felt that would be full circle, just like Amy Pond, where River Song has to go to the library to meet Cal, so that way he can meet Oswin later on. I mean, I felt that it was really, really, the whole Matt Smith era is totally, totally full circle, and Oswin has to do with River Song, as River Song has to do with Amy, and it's a big circle connected. I do believe that if the Doctor keeps encountering different time periods of Clara, I do believe it's possible that, one, Clara invented the gangers. She's in an avatar body. The body dies. She creates another one, and for some reason, she's able to scatter these bodies through time. Or two, it could be that she splintered through time as a result of a Asylum of the Daleks, and she is many different people in many different time periods, a recreation of City of Death, which also they took the storyline of the cracks in time. From Series 5. So, it could be possible she splintered in time, as Dr. Freedom says. Who else could she possibly be? Well, she could be River Song that gets out of the library and regenerates again. She could be without the memory of River Song, or she could be connected to River Song, as I said, where maybe it was Cal from the library. I don't think it's anybody new. I don't think that she's a Time Lord at all, because that has never been determined, and the TARDIS would know right away. But just remember, the TARDIS did make a funny noise when Clara went to the TARDIS. It was like a weird thing, and usually it does that when something is off or something is special, like Captain Jack. It ran from Captain Jack, so it would buzz or go crazy like that a little bit. So, now the thing we go into, well, will the Doctor have a romance with Clara? Now, this is very shaky ground, too, because River Song is his wife. So, how could he have a romance with Clara, unless, of course, Clara is River Song regenerated, which it could be before River Song. It could be, before Mel's. And she just doesn't remember. I don't know. I mean, but the thing is that, who the heck is Clara Oswin Oswald? And another thing, too, they have that breakdown of the monks talking about the woman that died twice. Well, Asylum of the Daleks took place in the future, so how would the past know about the future? And what is the connection where, obviously time is not counted as anything because everything is continuous. So if she dies in the future with the Daleks, then how would the past know about it? That's a crazy thing. I mean, unless, of course, the monks are in the future time, which boggles the mind. So, will she die many more times? I mean, the one thing that she remembers is that she's about to die. She remembers what she told the doctor the last time she died. She remembers about souffles, but she don't really remember too much about her life. Only that she's connected. She has to get to the doctor. So, could she be imprisoned? Could she have created these avatars to reach out to the doctor to eventually get to the real her and free her? I mean, yes, my theories are off the wall, but, it's not totally off the wall where it's out of the realm of possibility. I just, I think Sammy Carter, he makes great theories and everything, but the whole Susan Foreman being Clara just is the beyond ridiculous because, why would you kiss your granddaughter and why would you even have a romance with your granddaughter? And that's disgusting. So, and Ace, I don't know, and the other one, Captain Jack Jenny, I'm sorry, my friend Sammy Carter, but that's crazy. And for Matrix Lord to say that somebody has crazy theories, that's crazy in itself. All right, so, Clara Oswin Oswald. Well, we knew that was going to be the mystery for Series 7. What we don't know is how long is she going to be the companion. I mean, we've heard rumblings that she's going to be the companion for the 50th anniversary, which would be freaking cool. I mean, but will she be the companion for the 12th Doctor? So, and then she has now. Where's Madame Corvarian and the Silence? Are they coming back into the picture? Is Omega coming back? The Lodger TARDIS, the Dream Lord. There's dreams mentioned. There's fish mentioned. There's just, I mean, every time it's the fish. What's with the fish? Is there going to be a villain that's a fish that's like the other side of the Silence there, or what? Where the heck are the Weeping Angels? Are they going to come back? I'm going to predict this now. It's probably going to be that when we get close to finding out who Oswin is, the Doctor is lured to a place where he finds Oswin as a Dalek again. And maybe this was a plot for her to somehow find a way for the Doctor, of all people, to restore her to a clone body or something, rather than be a Dalek. I mean, it could be that the Dalek escaped, a Dalek Oswin or whatever, and she's trying to find a way to be in reality. That may be the cliffhanger where at the end of Series 7, he bumps into Oswin the Dalek. So, again, I do hope they factor Davros into it, because if I was the Daleks and I was looking up memory banks, I would be like, well, why is there huge gaps in my history? And the person that defeated me, I don't remember. So, you're a race like the Daleks that battle the Time Lords and everything else. You would probably panic if there's discrepancies. And if you do have discrepancies in your history, in your databanks, the one person you would go to for the discrepancies is Davros. Okay, Davros. Yes, the Daleks would go search for Davros and say, hey, by the way, somebody kind of erased our memory banks because we were defeated, but we have no idea how we were defeated for like centuries. So could you help us? And that's exactly what would happen. There's no way you mean to tell me, with the intelligence of Doctor Who show, that the Daleks, being as superior as they are, as major as they are, will not question why there's huge gaps in their history without trying to reach the Creator to fill those gaps. So hopefully the Daleks will tie in also with Oswin, and we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping that we get to see some familiar faces return. I mean, there's Rose Tavern thing and the Snowmen. The Great Intelligence, I mean, who is the Great Intelligence? Somebody said the Great Intelligence is Oswin. Somebody said the Great Intelligence is the Devil. Who is the Great Intelligence? And is it connected to the Great Intelligence of Series 2? I'm not Series 2, the second Doctor's era. So, a lot's going on with Clara Oswin Oswald. And I see her with different hair colors, so maybe she dies like 4 or 5 times. But It's going to be amazing to see. So let's solve the mystery together, shall we? Have a great day.